All right, guys, fun one today. What are we doing? We are downtown hunting, of course. Managed to get myself 5 of these 23 Donrusses. Not on the shelves. You can forget about the shelves lately, but actually a decent price on the secondary market. A guy shipped them to me. So this is my next round of downtown hunting. I'm in pretty deep at this point. I got at least 2 pretty serious videos of downtown hunting. So this is the next one. We of course are hoping today is the day that we pull it. I mean, the odds are pretty good eventually, right? Try long enough, get enough boxes. And I've been seeing quite a bit of blasters getting downtowns online lately. So I think that this stack of blasters has as good a chance as anything. All right, excited about it. So let's do it. And of course, downtowns are not the only thing in here. There's plenty of stuff. Just, it's all about the downtown. Quick review. Threads, Phenom, so we can get some jerseys. Bunch of other stuff. We'll just talk about them when we get to them. But there's some numbered cards, jerseys, and just nice rookie parallels. You can get crunch times. Crunch times are one of my personal favorites. All right, let's dive in. Let's do it. Found this guy. This one I think was Facebook Marketplace. They had like a whole massive case of these, and they were $33, which, you know, on the shelves, honestly, not too far off from that. So that wasn't too bad. I'm seeing a lot of Donruss going for blasters going for like $45 each. So 33 is not too shabby. And 5 seemed like a good round number. Of course, like 2. That was a very basey pack. Dalton Kincaid and Dwayne McBride. Of course, you like to get as many as you can, but if you're anything like me, you don't happen to have $300 or $400 laying around, burning a hole in your pocket. Right on top, oh, that's the back, my bad. Spoiler. We'll get this figured out by the time I get to the 5th box, I'm sure. Sauce. Deuce Vaughn and Jalen Carter. All right, take Jalen Carter. And that was Aiden on the Dominators. Not bad. I've definitely seen those videos, you know, where the guy's got 20 blasters out there. I honestly don't know how that works with the big channels. I know you get some money when you get, you know, over 1,000 followers and you get 50,000, or you get like Pac-Man's got 250,000. I don't know how much money you actually get. Sean Clifford, Peter Skoronsky, and we got Sam Laporta on the White Hot rookies. But for example, I'm a musician. I'm gonna do a better job of making my pile because it's gonna get pretty big. Cards that we really want to set aside. I'm a musician and I had some songs online. I like how the back card is right there. I'm gonna help it the other way. And like, I think the breakdown is Joe Burrow. You get like 0.005 cents per stream. Quentin Johnson. Bryce Young, all right, take that. Maybe not the middle spot, but we'll take it. Fans of the Game with Rich Eisen. So, a small fraction, sorry, 0.0005. So a small fraction of a penny each time someone streams one of my songs. And that's the only way you can get paid. You really can't sell music any other way these days. Why would you? It's free. Some people have like records, and people don't even have CD players anymore. So it takes a lot of streams to get to make any money. Trevor Lawrence, Jaden Reed, and Kenny McIntosh. Ty Law on the Gridiron Kings. I'm not saying I'm all that, but I have a couple, decent songs and album out there with one of my bands, and we get a check for $50 like every year or two, and that's thousands and thousands of streams. So, Lil Mahomes, I got so many Mahomes right now. I don't know if I need to save that one. Nick Bosa, Felix, and what do we got it backwards here? Production line with CMC. Okay. And Kyle Boyard on the press proof. So, all right, that was box one. Not much in there, honestly. Bryce Young, base rookie. Couple little inserts, but nothing crazy yet. But like these guys will be opening up, like $20,000 worth of cards. And I truly don't understand it. How much money are these guys getting for views? Maybe YouTube pays, a bunch more than like streaming music does. Sorry, I'm just getting things a little neater here. And then there's some people say, or they say that like Panini will actually send them cards, or people will send them cards to review, which I believe there's, to some capacity, there's probably some of that. Oh, wrong Zay. Weird. Did we not get nothing? Got nothing on that one. Frank Gore on the Legends. All right. But like, Panini does not really need a ton of help. It doesn't hurt to have a review out there where somebody pulls some nice cards and gets people excited, but like, Panini has no reason to give someone $20,000 worth of cards, you would think, for free. Or do they? Justin Herbert, Kenny Pickett, getting some good guys if this was a previous product. Saquon Barkley on the production line. And Austin Hooper on the press proof. But you'll see quite a few guys, including guys who have like 15,000 subscribers around there who are opening products a few days before they release. Marvin Mims, Darius Davis. It's interesting. These are in like, some of them have the rookies on top, some of them have the rookies on the bottom. I don't understand. We got backwards here. Oh, thick boy. Look out. Aaron Jones on the patch. And that's going to be, you know, not numbered, not game worn patch, but for the Aaron Jones fan. Cool card. It's funny how the jersey cards have become like, there's an attitude where like people just aren't excited about them. I guess because they're not game worn. Maybe they print a lot of them. But I still think they're cool. I mean, it's just big old thick card stock. I watched the process of how they make those cards. It's quite a production. How they like Dorian Williams, Jaron Hall, they like freeze dry the shirt so it's hard and flat, and then they have to, the card is in like 2 pieces and they squeeze it together, and I just like appreciate what goes into making one of those memorabilia cards. Russell Wilson on the Dominators. But a lot of people who aren't that excited about them anymore. Although you get a CJ Stroud napkin, as they call it, people are still excited about that, of course. Luke Schoonmaker, Nolan Smith. And on the back, Jonathan Mingo, White Hot Rookies. Last pack of box 2. Oh, right on top. How about that, CJ? And these CJs, I know because I have sold, I think, 2 of them now, are still fetching about $15. So that helps offset the cost. The more CJs you get, Tyjae Spears, the better. I've got CJs. I haven't gotten these like really wild CJs, but a lot of bases, Prism, Donruss, Illusions, and all right, box 2 down. Moving on. They all sell. Some more than others. Oh, like an Absolute, for example. Absolute CJ. I've got one of those and another CJ listed together. And that one is kind of slowly creeping. Score. I got 2 scores. If you watch one of my shorts from a couple of days ago, I got 2 scores. And I listed those. I have those together. Those are moving pretty slowly as well. Score. I may end up stuff like that, just throwing it in with something that someone buys for more. Because I really don't love listing stuff that sells for $2. It's kind of not worth it. Puka. Tyler Scott. Wow. We're getting a lot of these fans of the game, huh? Base pile's getting pretty tall over here. Look out. So we'll never complain about getting a CJ. Now, take that CJ and grade it. If it gets a 10, that's a pretty clean one there. Nice, pretty nicely centered. If it's a 10, you definitely, like, not every card is worth grading. You know, if it costs you $20 to grade it, you gotta wait 2 months. It's not always a good idea, but some football guys, while it's the off season, got plenty of time where not much is going to change value-wise. Brian Breesy, Hendon Hooker. And what we got here, Addison on the Elite Rookies. Love me some Addison. And some of these Strouds, you know, if it's a $20 card, if it's graded to 10, could become an $80 card. So, might be worth it. I feel something on the back of this one, boy. Something crazy back there. I actually opened this one the right way, too. By the way, we're really looking for a downtown. Really just hoping to get a downtown. It's my time. I won a contest earlier tonight, so I feel like I'm lucky today. Evan Holt, Clayton Tune, Josh Allen on the patch. It's a cool card though. A lot of nice color matching going on there for the Josh Allen fan. It's cool. You don't always get those in these blasters, so we'll take it. Couple patches. About to run out of room on the stage here. It's not a bad thing. Or we'll have to bump somebody. We're not gonna bump CJ. Maybe that Addison, as much as I like him. I recently dug up a pile of old cards when I was a kid, like mostly 90s. Maybe I have a little bit of late 80s stuff. I saved all of it. Aiden O'Connell, Tyler Steen, Michael Mayer on the rookies. And I don't have anything crazy, but I have a bunch of Bo Jacksons. I have like every Bo Jackson card from back then. I have Bo Jackson baseball rookie, Bo Jackson football rookie. I've got multiples of some of those. So I sent one of those in to get graded, kind of pick. Some of them are in pretty rough shape, but one of the better ones, Tank Dell, Chris Rodriguez, and on the back, Jalen Carter on the White Hot Rookies. And then I have, I'm originally from Colorado. I have some Broncos stuff, so I got a John Elway. It was actually second year John Elway, but pretty clean. I sent that one in to get graded. Those make a big difference too. It was like, you know, a $10 card graded at 9 or 10. It was like a $120 card. Rashee Rice, poor Rashee, calling him Crashy lately. Sorry for the bad joke. Dalton Kincaid. And another Dalton Kincaid in the White Hot Rookies. And then I've got some Michael Jordan. All right, that was the next box down. Moving on. Getting closer and closer to that downtown. I can feel it. Maybe take some more CJs along the way to make some money back. I've got two Michael Jordan baseball rookies, which I know sounds kind of funny. Maybe not everybody knows that Michael Jordan played baseball. I got two of those, and they are, the price range is really funky. It's like, you see one go for $12, and then you'll see a graded one go for like $130. anywhere in between. So I figure it's in good shape, so I figure I might as well grade it if I'm gonna sell these things. I don't know that a Michael Jordan baseball card is gonna suddenly explode in value, I guess, if he were to pass away. Jalen Carter. Figure now's as good a time as any. Card market's pretty hot. Sean Clifford. And here we got Tyreek Hill. It's kind of like a retro highlights. So I sent those off to be graded. I do not get any kind of bulk discount. I think it was like $20, something like that. And it's kind of a process. If you haven't done it, you have to package the cards in this very, very specific way. Peter Skoronsky, Quentin Johnson, and cool, that's cool. And Tank Bigsby on the vinyl. It's a nice card. They want you to put them in, oddly, they don't want them in top loaders, which is a very secure way to ship a card. They want them in card savers, which to me seems kind of funny. And then you have to put them in between two pieces of cardboard. So you gotta figure out how to do that. Another Bryce Young. Backwards. Production line with Kirk Cousins. Go Vikes. I think, did he just get traded? And Miles Murphy on the press proof. Rookie press proof, that's all right. So yeah, so shipping your stuff to PSA is kind of a whole thing. You got to print out all these papers and put them in a very specific way. It says if the papers are out of order, you could be charged extra, and very specific about how they want things done. Jaden Reed, Kenny McIntosh, which you can understand. They're getting a zillion cards a day, so they want to get everything in the best way possible and make things as quick and smooth as possible. But then it was going to be, I don't know, like 2 months total. Still like a month away from getting them back. So it's not something you can just like whip out, like, oh, I'm gonna have this card graded and next week I'll sell it. Unless you spend a fortune. Felix Uzma, Zay, and Michael Wilson on the rookies. Also, you have to be careful. Like someone's really hot, like Victor Wembanyama is really hot. So you take a Victor Wembanyama card, send it in for PSA, and then let's just say like Victor gets injured and suddenly he's out and his cards aren't lifting off, or he has a few bad games. By the time you get it back 3 months later, suddenly the card's not worth what it was when you shipped it out. So stuff like that is things to consider. All right, we got one more left. 4 in. Really nothing crazy. Kind of, honestly, the CJ is the best thing we got. Base CJ. Patches are cool, but not a ton of value there. You know what? It's all about the hunt. It's fun to try. Whenever it is that I do hit it downtown, will be a beautiful thing. You know, celebrate it. You know, sell it and make back some of the money that I have spent on these boxes and boxes and boxes of Donruss stuff. And hopefully soon that I will spend on Optic when it comes out, which I guess got delayed. Chase Brown, Kendre Miller, Joe Burrow on the Dominators. And if you get it downtown, say you get like Patrick Mahomes downtown. Just cool if you haven't seen it. It's got like a wolf on it and a can of tomato soup, I think. Baker Mayfield, go Bucks. If you get a Patrick Mahomes, you pull it out of one of these boxes. It's in really nice shape. Lucas Van Ness, Elijah Cansey. You get it graded. You pull a 10 on it. Especially, I don't know how many variations there are right now in downtowns, but there are differences. There's like downtown that just has like a silver background, and then there's downtown that has more of a prism, maybe like the difference between optic and Donruss or whatever. Just say you get like the nicest variation of a Patrick Mahomes downtown, get it graded at 10. Israel. Justin Jefferson on the, I don't know what that is, just base rookie, I guess. Like it has a little more silver than usual. Not a rookie, I mean, just base. Dorian Williams on the press proof. So you flip a Patrick Mahomes card, you get $1,200. That will cover some serious Donruss hunting costs. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm thinking at this point I'm in deep enough, or if I just quit, then it's all just a loss. I mean, it's not, it's fun. I like making these videos, and I like some of the other cards I get, rookies and crunch times and whatnot. But financially, just a loss. Power Plus with Nick Chubb. All right. I think I've seen that one before. But if I pull a big fat downtown, I could cover the whole thing. So I'm chipping away at it. I feel like 5 blasters was a pretty valiant attempt. I've seen a lot of down. There's one channel and whatnot. Shout out to Tank Bigsby, Zach Harrison, and Alan. I can't read that for me. Faneka. Some kind of, I don't know, retro card. A dude hits, and the guy pulls it downtown like every night. Sometimes more than one out of blasters, so they're out there. I was told by the hobby shop I go to that even with hobby Donruss, it's like 1 in 16 boxes that have a downtown, and with retail, you know, it's much, much less than that. So the odds aren't good, but I see them. I see people getting them, so whether the odds are good or not. Dontavian Wicks and JSN to finish things off. All right. If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching another downtown hunt with me. It's always a good time. Glad I was able to find these somehow, some way. And appreciate all of you that have been subscribing and staying tuned. If you haven't subscribed and want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing. Go ahead and slap a like on there if you like it. And feel free to comment if you have any thoughts. Hopefully the 100 subscriber giveaway will be coming soon. We're almost to 90, so it should be right around the corner. So stay tuned for that. And I got some Zenith coming, Mosaic. So in the next few days, I'll have some other cool stuff. All right, stay tuned. Appreciate you. See you on the next one. Peace.